NHS wants to close the accident and emergency departments at Ealing Hospital and also at Charing Cross, Central Middlesex and Hammersmith hospitals. According to them, this move is to modernise health services. But campaigners are saying the reason behind is that the government is telling them to cut services and privatise a lot of healthcare. Over 100,000 people a year use Ealing Hospital's A&E department, and without it, Ealing Hospital would lose maternity, children's and other services. It would be a downhill slope to possible closure. West Middlesex, Hillingdon and Northwick Park hospitals would not be able to cope with the demand for accidents and emergencies.
I'm Debbie Cook and I'm from the local area in Hamwell here. Yeah.
And why are you here today?
Here to voice my protest against the possible closures of all these hospitals in the area. It's not just people like myself that have been touched by illness or been saved more or less by going to an A&E. But if you just look at the community here, the elderly, the disabled, how on earth are they supposed to be able to access A&E? It just seems so wrong on so many different levels.
Have you been getting lots of support from your local community to be here? Are you with your friends and family, or all of you today?
Yes, we've got friends that are picking up a long line on the way to Ealing Common, and hopefully it will make a big impact.
And what you want to achieve, what's going to happen at the Ealing Common when you're going to go? I think you're going to pass through the Ealing Council and go through Ealing Common. And what's going to happen at the Ealing Common?
Ealing Common, there's going to be some speakers and some music and make it an overall peaceful event, but actually saying this really needs to be addressed. You know, the voice of the people is important in this day and age.
Is there any petition going on people can support watching this program?
I'm sure there's individual petitions going on, but I just think the overwhelming feeling of the community is quite important and it needs to be addressed.
Brilliant. Many thanks for your time, ma'am. Thank you. ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ?
ਜਗਦੇਵ ਕੌਰ ਭੰਬਰਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਬੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਨੇੜੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਊਥ ਹੋਲ ਦੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ, ਕਾਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ, ਸਿਰਫ 2% ਆਏ ਆ। ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਆ? ਇੰਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਰਾਮ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਤੋਂ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ? ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਨੇੜੇ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੱਸ ਵੀ, ਕਈਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੱਸ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਫੜਨੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ, ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਨੂੰ ਬਚਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ।
ਇੱਥੇ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਜੋ ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕ ਹਿੰਦੀ, ਉਰਦੂ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਸਹੂਲਤ ਹੈਗੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਮੈਂ ਖੁਦ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ, ਮੈਨੂੰ 32 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨੂੰ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਗਾਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ, ਪਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਹ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਭ ਆਉਣ, ਸਾਡੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਨ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਦੀ।
I am now joined with Councillor Tej Ram Bagga, who is the local councillor in London Borough of Ealing.
Yeah.
So I know the Labour is fully supporting this cause, and what are you doing on your own in your own area to support this cause?
We are doing our best, to save our Ealing Hospital. It is not only Labour, three-party crosswise is all together, We are doing the petitions, we are doing the signs on the petition, we are looking the people to come and support us to save the Ealing Hospital. It is a long time we are here, It is very easy for the from Southall people and the London Borough of Ealing people to reach the Ealing Hospital. If they move from here, cut the AEE, it will be difficult for us to go over there. It's not only for us, everybody is a bad, for everyone. So we want to save the Ealing Hospital and the other hospital. The government is cutting the money. London Borough of Ealing, they are 85 million they cut from our, still we are surviving, So we want to save our Ealing Hospital and the other hospital, so we don't want to cut that one, because it is a service for the people, it is a service for the country, and it should be stay here. We want the Ealing Hospital saved. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. So it's a cross-party platform.
Yeah, it is a cross-party platform. They are all leaders, all councillors are with us now today, and London Borough of Ealing all together. We going to Ealing Common today, Hammersmith, Brent. 1,000 people are coming today. So we are all united to save the Ealing Hospital. I am very proud of the Sangat Television. Last night they have also invited us. We are here today also. So thank you very much for the media, Sangat Television. So we try to save our Ealing Hospital. You can see the 1,000 people coming from Southall and they staying here now. We are going to Ealing Common to save the Ealing Hospital. I hope that government will support us and give that Ealing Hospital save and the other hospital. Thank you very much.
Joined here by Councillor Anita Kapoor. Councillor Kapoor, why are you supporting this cause today?
Well, first of all, I've been elected by a particular ward which is right next to the hospital, and I have to protect their interests. I do understand that the NHS needs reforms because a lot of hospitals are going bankrupt. However, we have an option to fight for our hospital to become a major hospital, and that's why I'm here joining a march. What some of these people are misguided and don't understand is our hospitals will go bankrupt. What I want to see is an A&E and maternity in every hospital, because those are the things that we can't predict, and we understand there has to be changes.
But being here like a local councillor, as you said, you are very conservative councillor. You're very close to the hospital itself. But here we got very close. We got Southall, which is big population of people from Asian diaspora, and many of elderly like my parents who don't speak perhaps English very fluently, and they rely on the staff over here. So what message you want to say, give it to the NHS bosses?
Well, what I would like them to say is to reconsider some of their reforms. A&E and maternity services is the right of every person because it's unpredictable, and every hospital should provide that. We understand there has to be changes, and we have an option to fight for our hospital, and these people are out today, and God bless them, to fight for this hospital which serves a community. We'd like it to be, and we have the option of it being a major hospital, a wonderful diabetic centre, because 1 in 20 of our population suffer from diabetes. Sickle cell, there's a lot of Afro-Caribbean communities that suffer from that. Why is it that we aren't fighting for our hospital? Let everybody else fight for their corner. This is our home, this is our hospital, and we will not let their services go downgraded. A major hospital, that's what we want for Ealing Hospital.
I'm very pleased to speak to Dr. Huda, who works at the NHS Ealing Hospital at the back. And Dr. Huda, welcome to our program on Sangat Television. So tell us why you're supporting. Of course, you're working for the NHS and you're working for this Ealing Hospital. But what is important for this hospital to survive, the E&E to survive here?
I think what's important is that we get together as a community and represent what the A&E represents, which is to serve all members of the community. We're marching today to try and get our voices heard. We all use the department here, the A&E department, and we want to try and show the community that it needs to stay, because people can't travel far, travel miles and miles in order to get emergency care, in order to have their babies. It's not going to happen, and that will lead to increased morbidity and increased mortality. And so I'm representing my community, I'm representing the people who I work for here, and I'm going to say save our hospital.
Dr. Huda, you being yourself from, let's say, from non-indigenous population, and as you know, in Ealing Hospital, we got the nearby the place Southall. We got a huge chunk of people from various different colours and religion, who may not speak the English very well, and it is very important for them to have this hospital, because the staff who work there, perhaps people like yourself who speak many different languages. And do you think they're going to suffer if they have to go to places far away, if this place is shut down?
Yeah, I think especially for many people who have lived here for a large part of their lives, this hospital serves as a familiar place for them. And so they know they're going to come here, they're going to be met by the same staff that they've seen before, staff that will be able to communicate with them in a language and in a way that they understand. So if that familiarity is taken away, I think patients are going to suffer.
सरदार सुरजीत सिंह जी बिलगा जो कि श्री गुरु सिंह सभा साउथ हॉल दे ट्रस्टी चेयरमैन है इस गुरु घर दे ते ਇਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸਾਊਥ ਹॉल ਵਿਖੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਦੂਰੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਪਹੁੰਚਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਰਦਾਰ ਸੁਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ, ਸੰਗਤ ਟੈਲੀਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਦਾ। ਆਪ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮੈਂ ਸੁਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਿਲਗਾ ਸਾਊਥ ਹਾਲ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ 1960 ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ, ਜਦ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੋਈ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਸਿਰਫ ਸ਼ਬਰ ਬਸਕੋਟ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਤੇ ਅਸਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਦਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਲਚਰ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਬਣਾਈ, ਸਤਸੰਗ ਸਭਾ ਬਣਾਈ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅਸਾਂ ਨੇ 1963 ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਾ ਹੋਂਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕੋਈ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਹੋਵੇ, ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਹੋਵੇ, ਸਿੱਖ ਹੋਵੇ, ਈਸਾਈ ਹੋਵੇ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਾ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਆ ਕੇ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਆਉਣ ਦੀ, ਆਪਣੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਨਾਲ, ਆਪਣੀ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਕੇ ਨਮਸਕਾਰ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਵੀ, ਅਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਕਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਛਕਣ ਦਾ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਨੂੰ ਅਖਤਿਆਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਈ ਆ, ਇਹ ਬੜੀ ਗੰਭੀਰ ਆ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਜਕਮਤ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਯੂਨਿਟੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਸ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਨੂੰ ਬਚਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਬਾਹਰਲੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਬੜੀ ਤਾਦਾਦ 'ਚ ਆ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ। ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਹਸਪਤਾਲ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੂਰ ਦੇ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਭਾਸ਼ਾ ਦੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ, ਉੱਥੇ ਆਉਣ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਬੜੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ 50 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਲੋਕ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਆਏ ਹਨ ਉਹ ਨੀਅਰਲੀ ਹੈਂਡੀਕੈਪ ਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਲਾਗੇ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੱਸਾਂ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੀ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਆ ਤੇ ਆਉਣ ਜਾਣ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਈਆਂ ਨੂੰ 5-10 ਮਿੰਟ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਆ। ਤੋ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦਾ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਦਾ ਨੇੜੇ ਹੋਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ। ਜੇਕਰ ਇਹ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਬੰਦ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਦੂਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਹਸਪਤਾਲਾਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਲਾਜ ਕਰਾਵੇਗੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੋ ਮਤਲਬ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰ ਹਨ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਰਾ ਦਿਨ ਉੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਰੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਬਣੂਗੀ। ਸੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਬਿਹਾਫ ਆਫ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਸ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਹਸਪਤਾਲ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਲੂ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Support from your local community to be here? Are you with your friends and family, or all of you?
Yes, we've got friends that are picking up a long line on the way to Ealing Common, and hopefully it will make a big impact.
And what you want to achieve? What's going to happen at the Ealing Common when you're going to go? I think you're going to pass through the Ealing Council and go through Ealing Common. And what's going to happen at the Ealing Common?
Ealing Common, there's going to be some speakers and some music and make it an overall peaceful event, but actually saying this really needs to be addressed. You know, the voice of the people.
NHS wants to close the accident and emergency departments at Ealing Hospital and also at Charing Cross, Central Middlesex and Hammersmith hospitals. According to them, this move is to modernise health services. But campaigners are saying the reason behind is that the government is telling them to cut services and privatise a lot of healthcare. Over 100,000 people a year use Ealing Hospital's A&E department, and without it, Ealing Hospital would lose maternity, children's and other services. It would be a downhill slope to possible closure. West Middlesex, Hillingdon and Northwick Park hospitals would not be able to cope with the demand for accidents and emergencies.
I'm Debbie Cook and I'm from the local area in Hamwell here. Yeah,
And what
people is important in this day and age.
is there any petition going on people can support watching this program?
I'm sure there's individual petitions going on, but I just think the overwhelming feeling of the community is quite important and it needs to be addressed.
Brilliant. Many thanks for your time, ma'am. Thank you. ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ?
ਜਗਦੇਵ ਕੌਰ ਪੰਬਰਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਕਿ ਸਾਡਾ ਈਲਿੰਗ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਬੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਨੇੜੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਆ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ।
Are you here today?
Here to voice my protest against the possible closures of all these hospitals in the area. It's not just people like myself that have been touched by illness or been saved more or less by going to an A&E. But if you just look at the community here, the elderly, the disabled, how on earth are they supposed to be able to access A&E? It just seems so wrong on so many different levels.
Have you been getting lots of